The first of the medicine ball exercises will be done from a squat stance. We're doing it on a racquetball court, and this is going to put a wall on Steve's left shoulder and Steve's right shoulder. From squat stance, Steve will pivot, rotate, and throw at a 90-degree angle or a perpendicular angle from his body. He'll then catch the ball, turn, and accelerate it back to the other wall. Now this can be done in a cinder block hallway, below a stadium, many different places. If you can't do that, just work one side at a time. But if all possible, try to get between two walls. If you've got a long distance between the walls, you want a lighter ball, throw it harder. Short distance between the balls, you can go a little bit heavier. Either way, maintain the squat stance. It's important to keep the knees aligned over the hips, use that universal ready position, and when in doubt, go a little deeper, because most people, as they get fatigued, will stand up out of this. So what we want to see is quick, crisp shoulder turns left and right with minimal asymmetries. We want a good medicine ball pop. We want that ball to come back to you the same way it left you, and we want it to look the same way left to right.
Okay, notice in the setup here, we've got Steve closer to the right wall than the left. We did this on purpose so you can start seeing a fundamental mistake that your athlete will make. Watch his right knee. He caves that leg in and almost turns into a lunge stance when he throws to the left wall. He's closer to the right wall so he doesn't have to throw it as hard, and he maintains his squat stance. The left wall is the perfect form. The right wall is the mistake. Next are overhead throws. First of all, straight on, an overhead pass will be done. Then, a side pass will be done, throwing from the ear across the body. The ball will make a V shape in its trajectory. It'll hit the wall and bounce to the opposite side. Keep the squat stance, it's most important. Enter into a slightly greater knee depth, get as hard as you can, and learn to move back from the wall, still getting the power from your hips without a turn.
The next exercise is very exciting. We're going to incorporate the core board and medicine ball into a station drill that sort of exemplifies reactive neuromuscular training. Now what I want you to understand is we need good medicine ball mechanical techniques before you do this, because we're taking you from a stable surface to an unstable surface. If you can't give me good left and right throws from the three positions we've asked for, which are the squat, hurdle step, and lunge, you have no business getting on the core board and trying something on a reactive surface. That's to give you feedback once you're balanced out and once you're powerful and once you're using your core. So get your mobility, learn your stability on the floor, get your medicine ball throws down, and then get a partner or get up against the wall and try these two throws on the core board. The first partner drill, done with the core board and the medicine ball together, is going to be a chop throw. Now remember, both the core board and the medicine ball are both adjustable, meaning to make it more difficult or to make it easier, you've got 3 levels of adjustment on the core board, you've got infinite levels of adjustment with the medicine ball. Now, Steve and Keith are going to execute the chop throw as a partner drill. Keith is instructing Steve to stay low, keep his knees apart, and follow the right angle of a chop throw with the medicine ball. As they throw, they're both aiming for the same spot on the floor. Note how Steve is coiling his body left and right to execute the throw. Of course, the core board is going to move and give Steve feedback. Steve is going to feel an unstable surface, but he's still going to try to execute that throw across his body. We're going to look for left-right differences when training the chop throw. The spine should maintain a tall and erect posture. You should keep the athlete in a squat position. The legs will fatigue and get tired, but that means you're using the whole body in the medicine ball throw. The lift throw is a second throw we will do in the partner core board workout. We're going to throw a rainbow shot, a long ball that's going to go high and come down and across the body. To increase the technique, throw it away from the athlete's body but not out of their reach. Tell them to get low and wait on the ball using the legs and not by bending the back. Keep a tall, erect spine, continue to cue the athlete, and remember, adjustability in the core board as well as in the medicine ball. Look for left-right differences. Many times an athlete will have symmetrical chops and an asymmetrical lift. Work that weak side. Give them cues, and of course, if you see an asymmetry here, there could be an asymmetry back with your basic floor medicine ball throws, including the chop, hurdle stance, and lunge stance.